In this video, I'm going to be showing you the brand new Galaxy Watch 4 Classic Edition up next. Hey everyone, my name is Jeff, and on this channel I do all sorts of different tech tip tutorials, reviews, and more, including reviewing smartwatches. So if that sounds like something you're into, take a second, hit that subscribe button. But today we are taking a look at the brand new Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic Edition. So I'm going to go through the unboxing, we're going to go through setup, and I'm going to play around with some of the features just to show you my first impressions and give you a taste of the brand new watch. Yes. All right. So Samsung finally was able to get this to me. Somehow this was delayed a little bit in shipping, but I'm glad that this has arrived. So let's go ahead and get this package open. And wow, there we go. We can see we have the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. So there we have it, the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. So I went with the black. Let's we'll open that up in a second and take a look, but before we do, let's just look. So Galaxy Watch 4 Classic features the Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and GPS on this edition, and then I did go with the 42 millimeter face, and it's got the 20 millimeter standard strap that comes with it, the wireless charger, and quick reference guide. Something else that's interesting here, so it says it's water resistant to 50 meters per ISO standard, but it says avoid excessive sudden temperature changes, high velocity activities such as scuba diving, and rinse in fresh water dry after use. So I don't think they're not recommending that you use this in salt water, just fresh water. If you have any other thoughts or comments on that, let me know down below. But let's crack this open. Woo! So exciting. All right, let's see. It's, oh geez, look at that. That is cool. All right, let's pull it out. I do want to take a nice up-close look. So this watch, as compared to the Galaxy Watch 4 non-classic that I just did the unboxing of a few days ago, and that'll be linked down below if you want to check that out. This one has the physical bezel on it. So I'll get that nice and close. You can see all the ridges there to go ahead and turn it. I'll just kind of spin it around. So on this side we've got our shiny black surface. I believe this is stainless steel. We've got our wristband that's got the clasp on it, but then you'll notice here this is just a normal band, a little bit different from the Galaxy 4 band that was on the other edition. Over here I've got two buttons, so you can see this one's got the red border going around it, and then we've got our other button down there, and then on the bottom we have our sensor on the back, and then we can see here all the information about it. So this is the 42 millimeter stainless steel case, Gorilla Glass, and then it's got 5 ATM, military standard. It's got the GPS. Alright, so you can kind of see what the back of the watch looks like. You can also see there's the pins if you want to switch out these bands. And it does say they're 20 millimeters on the band. So that is a quick overview of how the watch looks. Let's put it on. So I haven't turned it on yet. We'll do that shortly, but I did want to just show you how the band looks on my wrist. It is very comfortable. This one has a little bit more weight to it than the regular Galaxy Watch 4, and I'm sure it's because of that stainless steel. But I do, so far, I do like the build. I like how it's got the bands to kind of hold your wristband in place. And I don't know, I think it's an appropriate size on my wrist. You could go larger if you wanted to, but honestly the 42 millimeter one was enough for me. So let's just do a quick side-by-side with the Galaxy Watch 4. And real quick, a big shout out to Jim Roche and Bob Dominisak, who are our latest viewers to find Tinker in one of our recent videos. And you're asking, how do you do that? Well, in every one of the videos on this channel, we hide Tinker. He looks just like this guy on my shirt, and he briefly pops up somewhere in all the videos, including this one. So if you happen to spot Tinker popping up in this video, be the first person to take note of the timestamp or the amount of time into this video that you spotted him popping up, and let me know that timestamp down in the comments section below along with your best comment, and we'll give you a shout out in one of our future videos, as well as put your name on our Tinker Forward Hall of Fame page. All right, so here they are side by side, the Galaxy Watch 4 having the aluminum build for the case, and then the Classic having the stainless steel build. I'm going to go a little bit more in detail in a future video on all the differences between these two watches, but just a quick snapshot to kind of show you what they look like side by side. And as we flip them over to the back, just to kind of give you a quick overview of what the backs look like, very, very similar. So just a quick note on pricing of these two watches. So the Galaxy Watch 4 comes in two sizes, 40 millimeter, which is going to be priced at $299. That's $299, or you can get it in the 44 millimeter size, which is going to be priced at $329. What you're seeing here is the 40 millimeter, which I previously just unboxed in a video. And then the watch that we're looking at today is the Classic, the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. This is the 42 millimeter size, which they offer. That is going to be priced at $399. And again, I purchased this with my own money. This was not sent to me by Samsung. So that allows me to do a completely honest review for you guys, which I want to do coming up here. You can also get the Classic. This is the 42 millimeter. You can also get this in a 46 millimeter size. That is priced at $429. So let me just see how easy it is to pull off one of these bands. If I can just get my fingernail in that pin, and I'll see if I can just kind of push that in and see if that breaks that free. So it does. Look at that. So that just separates. So if you do want to switch out the bands, you've got that ability to do that. Pretty easy. Let's pop that back on. Well, after a little bit of effort, I was able to just get that band put back in. Not quite as easy to replace the bands as some of the other smartwatches like the Fitbit watches that I've reviewed, but it does work. I know that Samsung and Google are kind of working together now on the software for the watch. You guys might want to talk about easier ways to replace bands, but that definitely gets it done. So let's power this on and let's get this set up. So I'm going to hold this power button in. Let's see if this came with any charge. Look at that. It's alive. Samsung Galaxy. All right, so we'll let this finish booting up. Welcome. So let's get started with the setup. I'm going to kind of go through the different prompts. Galaxy Watch Classic gets started in the Galaxy Wearable app on your phone. So, and then it just gives me some more options. Let's get the Wear OS app open. So with the Wear OS app installed, I've got it pulled up, and I'm just going to my menu, and you can see here Galaxy Wearable, and I've got my Watch 4 connected, but we're going to add a new device. And it is going to scan for devices to add, and we're looking for the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. So we're going to click on that. Looks like I was able to find it, and it's giving me a confirmation number. I'm going to allow it access to my contacts and call history. So we're going to go ahead and pair. And now it is going to work on pairing it. Check your phone to complete setup. So it's going through the setup process, sign in for more features. So I have an account set up with Samsung. If you don't have an account set up, you can just go ahead and quickly set one up. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And with being signed in, it says here for your review to continue, agree to the Samsung terms and conditions. So I'm going to go ahead and agree. I'm not going to check sending of diagnostic data, which is optional. And now it's asking me here to link Galaxy Watch 4 plugin with the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, I'm going to say OK. And then it has me agreeing to all of Google's terms of service. So it says here usage and diagnostic reports, which is automatically checked, even though I didn't check it on the last page. So that's interesting. And then it can track my location using GPS. So now it's going to get my watch ready, and we'll go ahead and let it finish setup. So I was trying to look for a backup of data from my watch. It couldn't find one, so now we're finishing up. So it just completed setup, and we are all set. Look at that. So from this point, it says I can take a tour of my watch. So we're going to go ahead and start. And I can swipe down from the top to open the quick panel. So we see everything from battery information and a bunch of different shortcuts. Swipe up to go back to the watch face. All right, that didn't really give me much time to check that out. For apps, I can swipe up from the bottom edge. So look at that. Swipe down to go back to the watch face. Very cool. For notifications, I can just swipe right. Tap to open this notification. So swipe right from the edge to go back to the previous screen. And then swipe left to go back to the watch face. So for tiles, I can swipe left. And this shows me everything from daily activity and all sorts of other different stats that it's recording. Press the home key to go to the watch face from any screen. And that's it. Enjoy your watch. Don't miss a thing. The dot means that I've got a notification. So whenever there's a dot on the side, I've got some sort of notification that's just come in. And we are up and running on our watch. And if you're liking the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, take a second right now, smash that like button. It helps out this video as well as this channel. So I am interested in checking out and exploring some of this watch, especially using this rotating bezel. So as we turn that, that's going to take us through all the different options that we have. And I like how fluid it is. Check that out. Everything seems to fly by pretty quick. So everything from exercises, we can measure body composition. It's going to track sleep. Shows weather that we've got. Shows events that are going to be happening. I can record my ECG. It can measure my heart rate, stress, and I can even add other tiles. So that is pretty neat. I am just using my finger to rotate through all the different options. I like being able to just mess with that rotating bezel to kind of tell me where to go. That is pretty cool. Now this is different from the Galaxy Watch 4, which has a digital bezel, but I don't know. So far I think I'm a fan of more using the physical aspect, the physical bezel that's on top, but we'll see. Something else I noticed on the inside of this bezel is it does have the increments in increments of 5 for the time. So if we go back to our initial clock face, that matches right up with the clock face. And I believe if I just press and hold in on the screen, that allows me to be able to customize and change it to a different design. I can go ahead and find one that I like. Let's go ahead and tap on that. And now that has become my new watch face. And I think the screen looks very vibrant. I like the design of it, and I like how it feels on my wrist so far. So in addition to changing the watch faces, you can customize them. This one gives me the option where I can change the color. So if I just swipe up or down, I can do different shades of color for this watch face. Choose what I'm interested in. And then if we find one that we like, I can just go ahead and hit OK. And now that's my new watch face. I could go in and change the color of the hands as well. I'm also able to tap on the screen, and if I swipe to the right, I can edit on my phone And now it says check your phone. On my phone I've got all sorts of different type of watch face options that I can choose from, and if there's one that I like, I can just tap on that watch face and then it'll say digital dashboard. I can customize that one as well. And now I notice that the watch face has updated on my watch, so I am set to go. So I can access the apps by just scrolling up, and then you'll see here to reorder the apps, touch and hold and then drag an app icon. So let's say I want to move this app down to the bottom somewhere. I can do that, and I can do that for any of these. And then I can also use the rotating bezel to kind of move around to scroll up and down through all of these apps as well. And let's just tap on some of these. So like this one is a compass, which is pretty neat and useful. Let's see what else we can find on here. So accepting phone calls. Let's click on this one. Samsung Health. This is going to give me a snapshot of everything that's going on, my sleep tracking. It's giving me my heart rate. And I'm going to explore all of this a little bit more in detail in an upcoming video. I see we've got features here where we can pay right from the watch. Everything from all sorts of music options. Lots of different things to explore. I see Google Maps is on there. So I'm going to be going into detail more with that coming up. I do just want to check and see if it'll measure my stress. So let's just click that, and I'm interested to see how this is going to go. Let's see here, preparing, and we'll let it finish this test, and I'll just speed things up for you. So I'm going to imagine that I'm not very stressed because I see the little dot over on the left, and that seems to be in the green. So I guess I'm fairly relaxed right now, which is good because it's 10:30. I'm going to be going to bed soon, and I plan on playing around with a whole bunch more of these features. I do think it was kind of fun just to start exploring the watch with you so you could get an idea of what some of the features are included. Also looking at what else comes in the box. Let's just pop this out. This opens like that. We've got our quick start guide. And also in the bottom is going to be our magnetic charger. Let's peel off the sticker. And as far as charging, I've got the magnetic charger. Let's set the watch on top. It is going to go ahead and start charging, and it kind of gives me a little status screen showing that the battery is at 16%. So my final thoughts after using the watch just briefly. So far, I'm very impressed with the operating system. The Wear OS on it seems to run super smooth. I love using that physical bezel, and it's going to be interesting to see how that compares to the digital bezel that's on the Galaxy Watch 4. And you can just watch for future videos here where I'm going to go more in depth, even comparing the two watches and going through more of the features on those watches. So if that's something you're interested in, take a second right now. If you aren't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell, and you'll get notified when those videos are released. I think the watch feels very comfortable on my wrist, and I can definitely see using this watch for lots of different functions and features. So I'm going to be putting all that through a bunch of testing. If there's something that you are interested in knowing about the Galaxy Watch 4, the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, let me know down in the comments section below, and then I will do my best to incorporate any of your questions as to kind of answer those in my testing for future review videos or more in-depth tutorials on this watch. So as always, I'm interested to know your thoughts. What do you think so far from what you've seen about the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic? Let me know down in the comments section below. My name is Jeff. As always, I appreciate you watching. Be sure to make every day awesome, and I will see you in the next video.